Hello, YouTube and probably Twitter. I hope you're doing very, very well. I just wanted to make kind of like a quick comment video about Neville Goddard because as I've said before, I've been in the law of attraction community for like 7 or 8 years now. I've seen all the methods, I've done all the methods, and I just wanted to speak on Neville Goddard for a little bit because I think his methods are great. I think that he really has the right idea of our imagination being the divine working through us, and that the best time to manifest is as we're falling asleep. I do 100% agree with that. And, what else does he say? Oh, that you have to live in the assumption, that it really is our imagination is our divine manifester. It is the observer observing our reality into reality. It's observing what we want into our reality, and it's like it's a lucid dream, and you don't know you're in a lucid dream while you're in it, right? You wake up and you're like, oh, thank God that was just a dream, and I really think that he's great for beginners. And you know what, and even I go back to his stuff and just as a reminder of how I can visually manifest, because I think that his manifestations are the methods are best for visual kind of people. But his language is too dated, baby. It's too dated. He has all of his videos and his speeches and stuff saying about man's imagination. It's got to be in the man's mind eye. And I get that this is contemporary language for him. I totally understand. But if you are listening to his speeches and then that's what you're hearing, it also goes into your subconscious. And if you're a woman listening to his stuff, it might not get you there the way that I tweak it might. Now, if you're if you're a lady and you want to manifest in the way that Neville Goddard is saying that Jesus works in every man as every man's imagination, and that is how we get things done. And if you're a Christian and Jesus resonates with you, then fine, great, keep doing what you're doing. But there is a feminine aspect that he never touches on, and I know that it is just his times, whatever. He was doing this stuff in the 50s and the 60s, probably earlier too. But there is another presence that we can work with, and it's not masculine. It is the beautiful goddess. And whether that is Tara that you work with in an Om Tare Tutare Turi Soha kind of deal, or for what I recommend to most people and who I find resonates with most people is Sophia, is the Holy Spirit of the Bible, is wisdom. She is everything. And I know, I get what Neville Goddard is saying, and it's almost like I just want to replace it, like where he says Jesus, I just want to replace it with Sophia, because from my perspective, and I have a full story, and if you are curious about the full story, check it out on my channel, because I go into it in almost every video. But basically, in a nutshell, there are creator beings that live in our galactic core. They are called aeons. This is Gnostic. And the mother of our species, Sophia, had a series of anomalies happen, and she eventually fell into the Milky Way and became our planet Earth while she was daydreaming for a solution for humanity to thrive, her precious creation, humanity, to thrive. And this was a creative imagination of hers. You have to think, if we are manifestors with our minds, the being that created us is that exponentially. We have that ability because the creator who made us, which was Sophia and her male counterpart, now it's only Sophia that fell into the experiment, which is life. And So that is why she has so much to do with our creative abilities, because she's the one that's here presently as our planet, as Gaia, as Tara, the green mother goddess of humanity. Now, and I've told this to people and I've seen them shift. I've seen them shift everything, especially when they stopped using universe or something that was a little bit vague. Once they shifted universe to Sophia or even holy wisdom, their life changed. Their life actually moved forward in a way that was beneficial for them, in a way that was beneficial for their family, for their loved ones, you know? And once we can kind of make that shift and we recognize the goddess, we bring her back into the picture, especially as women in the law of attraction community, women who are manifesting, if we can snap out of it and leave the masculine to be the space containers, to be the supporters of women, and you know, they can manifest in their own way, but women manifesting is, for us, it's just natural, baby. We just make life, you know, and I understand that there's complications, but for the most part, we are born with wombs and the innate ability to create life, which means we manifest. We are literally 3D printers. And because Sophia, the female Aeon, is here presently as our planet, she is in everything, and she has the form of a woman, the woman's body, so that when a woman uses her body to create, we are really touching that divinity that men don't have innately. I should say, men don't have it innately, but they get it. They can manifest, obviously, but I find that the way that they manifest has to be a little more structured. They also have to know who the goddess is, and they have to be in their feminine flow. I find to have the best success manifesting is that they have to touch that feminine side of themselves, where we have it innately, and that just gives us such a step up that if we use it, like, we can really create real change and have really our desires happen in our lives just by visualizing what we want, a la Neville Goddard, the assumption, the desire, the ideal already lived, imagining us living that, especially as we're going to sleep. And it is that like liminal time when I find, at least, I have most direct communication with Sophia. And she's the one, well, I talk to her as Gaia Sophia, who is our planet, you know, and John Lamlash says this the best, that Sophia is the naked body of our planet Earth, and Gaia is her clothing. So when you talk to Gaia, you're talking to Sophia. When you talk to Sophia, you're talking to Gaia. Same thing. But I do find that Gaia can be a little more accessible, and I still spend a lot of time in meditation with her, and I do a lot of manifestation work with her. And I find that when I visualize with Gaia, the exact movie plays out in real life later, but it happens. And she is the one that will get me through a pinch. I find that if I'm trying to manifest a solution, suddenly she gives me like a rhyme and I just keep saying it as a reminder of like, yes, we've already communicated about this, it's already happening, she already took care of it, and she did, you know. And it's that trust, it's building that trust with our planet as a feminine being, as a woman, and matching that up with who we are as women, and being and manifesting from that place, manifesting from a place of knowing that we are in the divine mind, the imagination, the creative, active imagination, the lucid dream of our planet, of the Aeon Sophia who made us. when we can jump into that and think, wow, like somebody is really supporting us, somebody is dreaming us alive every day, and we can choose to jump into that dream and dream with her, dream alongside her. That is her ultimate goal, is to have each and every one of her beautiful humans dream alongside her. She will show up in your lucid dreams. She has been in my dreams rewiring my brain. She has shown up in my organs in my dreams. It's crazy. And something else as women that we can do is manifest with our orgasms. I don't know if YouTube's gonna let me say that. I'm not gonna get into it, obviously. But the female is very powerful for creating, and it is the full use of our body. So when we use our body to manifest, and we also imprint it upon ourselves as we're in that liminal space where we can communicate with Sophia, she picks it up, she includes it into her dream. That is the two-way communication, is allowing her imagination to arise through us as her creation, as members of her dream. You have to think, if we are in a lucid dream, say you're in your lucid dream, all of those people in your lucid dream are technically your mind. So we are in the lucid dream of our planet, of our goddess, of Mother Earth, and we are her dream members. She's technically dreaming through us. When we have a desire that is placed on our heart, that is Sophia's desire, the dream of our planet, to give it to us. And this is where Neville Goddard says that it's Jesus, and I don't agree. I don't agree with that. And if you do, that's fine. But everything that he says is so male-centric, and what we don't need in this planet is more male-dominated things, especially coming from Jesus, which I'm sure he was a great guy in his time and had fun with Mary Magdalene, whatever. Pero the institutionalization of Jesus Christ is not what we need anymore, and I don't need that in my manifestation method. And I was listening to one of his talks, which I thought was fabulous and great and full of really good information, and then he just kept saying, as a man, and Jesus Christ is in us, and he is our imagination, and it's just not true. It is the Holy Spirit who is our planet, dreaming us alive. It is, she's in the Bible. It is Sophia sweetly ordering everything. She's all in Solomon's Wisdom of Solomon, all that stuff. You know, I went to a Christian school. I don't know nothing about Christianity, but I kind of deleted it. So if you are a woman and you're still watching this and you are looking to manifest a la Neville Goddard, great. I think that his methods are some of the best, but tweak it a little bit. Ask Sophia, the goddess, Mother Earth, to come in and to express her desires through you, because those desires that you think are yours are hers. So if you're desiring to have more money, or to have the perfect partner, or to have a better job, that is really her imagination coming through you, and our body and the energy around it can sometimes stop her from bringing it in the other way. So it's like a big loop that she's, you know, if we're really in the flow, then we just say what we want and her dream matches up with it, and it's just like boom, instant manifestation. And that does happen. However, for things that are a little bigger, like maybe a relationship where you are really desiring it, but in your body you are holding trauma that is telling you that you are not worthy because when you were in kindergarten somebody didn't pick you. You know, that's something that's so small, but something that your body remembers, that your body still has inside of it. So you can ask, you can command, you can say, hey, Gaia, Mother Earth, Sophia, please work with me in clearing anything that is stopping my reality from being what I desire. If there is anything in the way as a blockage, allow it to come up, allow me to see it, allow it to move through, so that you can bring it to me in your dream. So if you're listening to Neville Goddard, great. Just add a little tweak, especially if you're a woman, add a little tweak of changing out Jesus to Holy Wisdom, to Sophia, to the Holy Spirit, and see how fast your life changes. Because it'll do it, I promise. She's real, she is here, she is giving us life in every semblance. She is the holy light, the holy wisdom, the Aeon Sophia. She is the best, baby. Talk to you guys in the next video.